Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy in case you're new here, and today I brought you these gorgeous snowflake earrings, and they are very easy to be made and actually doesn't take much time as well to be prepared. They are perfect as a gift idea for Christmas or for yourself, and also you can do it for a Christmas tree decoration as well. So if you're ready, don't forget to like this video, hype it, and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to support me with the yarn, you can do it in the Buy Me a Coffee webpage, which I placed the link below this video. So if you're ready, let's get started. We will need to have the following materials for these earrings. I'm going to use 100% cotton yarn. This is the same that you could use for amigurumi projects as well. I'm going to put it in the screen of which brand is it and which size. Then we will need to have a 1.50 millimeter crochet hook, some pearl beads, these are 5 millimeters, some jump rings, earring hangers, thread needle or yarn needle, whichever fits better for you, and also a scissor. We are going to start by making a slip knot. So we are going to insert two of our fingers, rotate it, grab the longer yarn and pull it out. Then we are going to insert the crochet hook, tighten it up, and we have to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now this last chain that we just created, we are going to insert the crochet hook now into the first one, the first chain, grab the yarn, and we are going to make a slip stitch. Just like this, we connected it. Then we will need to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now in this ring that we just created here, we are going to make 17 times double crochets. So yarn over, insert it in the middle, grab the yarn, pull over into, yarn over and pull over in the other 2. This is 1. Yarn over, insert it in the center of the circle, grab it, then yarn over, pull over in the other 2, yarn over, pull over in the other 2. 2. This is the third one. 4 and 17. And now we are going to look for the first chain here. You remember we did the chain 3 and we have this space in between. We're going to grab the yarn and we are going to make a slip stitch. Then have a look at the next chain here on the top. We're going to insert the crochet hook, grab it over and make a slip stitch. Now we need to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we are going to make exactly the same stitch 3 more times double crochets. So yarn over, same stitch, 1, 2, and 3. And now have a look. We are going in here in the middle in this last chain, so we're going between here, grab the yarn and make a slip stitch. Then we are going to the base, exactly where we were doing the double crochets, insert, and we are making a slip stitch. And then we are going to make 3 more next chains slip stitches. So 1, 2, and the next one 3. Very good. And now we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Same stitch where we just did. Now we're gonna do 3 times double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3, all in the same stitch. Now have a look. We have to look again in this stitch between, and we are going to make here a slip stitch. So grab the yarn over and a slip stitch. Again, we are looking for the bottom, the base part of this, and we are going to make another slip stitch here. And then again, the next 3 chains, we are going to make slip stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So here we are, we just finished with this last kind of figure here. So I'm going to show you how to finish this whole round. So we do the slip stitch there, slip stitch in the base, and now have a look. We're going to do 1 slip stitch and then 2 slip stitch, and now here on the side, on the first side in this figure, we're going to make here, there was our chain 3 in the between space, we're inserting the crochet hook, we make a slip stitch, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch in the same space. Very good. Then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch still at the same point, so this space between. Then have a look on the top, we have this chain, we are inserting it here on the top, going to make a slip stitch, and then chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we need to make exactly the same chain back, a slip stitch, just like this, then chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then the same point still, we are making back a slip stitch, just like this. Then chain 7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to make a slip stitch again in the same point. And now we're coming down, and have a look, we have this space. So you had initially this chain 3, and then in the middle, and then in here between there is this space here. We are going to insert it here, we're going to make a slip stitch, and we are going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and then we are going to insert it back at the same point and make a slip stitch, and then we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to make a slip stitch again back at the same point, and then one of the side is ready. Now have a look. We are going to look for these chains in here. You see, we have these chains here. Is not the base point where we had before, one next to it. Going to grab and make a slip stitch, and then one next to it again. We need to gap that. Grab the yarn, slip stitch, and again it's gonna be the same in all of them basically. So in between the chain 3 we're inserting, making a slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, make a slip stitch back at the same point, then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch back at the same point. Then we are looking for this top chain, top middle chain. We're making a slip stitch, and in here we need to do first chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then slip stitch back at the same point, same stitch, then chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, slip stitch back at the same point, then chain 7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch back at the same point again, and then we are here on the side again, and have a look. We are gonna look for this space. You see it between the last, I'm gonna try to look for you. You see this space, it's like a hole. We're gonna make a slip stitch here, and then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch at the same point, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch back at the same point, well done. And now we're looking for these 2 chains here in between, so not the base, we're not going to the base anymore. Here in between we're going for these 2 chains. You see this is one of them. We make a slip stitch, one next to it, slip stitch, and again we are going to repeat the same step. So I'm just finishing with this last chain 3, going to make the slip stitch here, and then we just need to have this chain, not the base but one next to it. Grab the yarn and make a slip stitch, then chain 1, leave some tail, you can cut it and you can pull that out. Okay, and now we are going to insert the bead. So have a look, this is having a little bit of space here. We're gonna need to have the needle, and this I'm going to direct back towards the center of the circle here, just like this. Just like this. We're going to add one bead, and then exactly on the other side, exactly the other opposite side, we are going to insert the needle and pull it out. Just like this. And then we're just going to make a couple of stitches to hide this yarn. We want to make sure that it doesn't go through to the opposite direction, the opposite side, because we don't want it to interfere with the pattern. So we make a couple of stitches. Once it is done, we can cut off that yarn. And of course, we have to do the same with this other yarn as well to be nicely hidden. Now we just need to have two of the jump rings and the earring hangers. So the jump ring, we're going to insert the one that is open. I just opened before because it might take a bit. I'm going to insert on the top of the snowflake, just like this. Going to add the other ring. Then going to close this one. And we're just going to add the earring hanger. And ta-da! One of the snowflake is ready. Of course, don't forget to make another one from this one. So our gorgeous snowflakes earrings just got ready, and I think they turned out extremely beautiful. And if you would like to make it more stiff like I did, actually you can find on the upper right corner on the screen a link, and if you press that one, I show you exactly how to do that. And please let me know how the work went. If you had any difficulties or if you would like to show it to me, I would love to see actually how your earrings turned out. So don't forget to tag me on my other social media platforms such as Instagram or TikTok as well, or you can also upload now on the YouTube community section as well. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hype this video, and I'll see you very soon in my next tutorial as well. Take care and see you very soon.